What do we know about jury trials?
What I can tell you, the first one I've seen reset was a case that I'm involved in, and that's set off until November. And you know, I don't know if that's a realistic goal.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I mean, when you look at the sheer number of courts that are all competing for the same space, I just don't know if that's going to happen.
Well, and the other thing I don't know how it's going to happen is, okay, so the jury assembly room's kaput, at least for the next year. They've moved it back over to the old jury assembly room, I understand, but it's a much smaller space now because I think they've built part of that into offices.
Right, or just tore it down.
Yeah, or tore it down.
Or just
so one, you're going to have less juries. I mean, one of the civil judges told me he reasonably doesn't expect that a civil jury trial in Harris County will take place until next summer at the earliest.
Wow.
Well, yeah, because criminal courts have priority.
I was going to ask why.
Because, well, criminal courts have priority.
Especially the jail case.
So a district criminal court jail case has top priority. It must go before any other type of case there is. So if you have an old criminal case that is a felony in a district court and is in jail, you have priority, and everybody else falls second.
Well, but answer me this, guys. I mean, there are thousands of homes that have been destroyed. People are not living in them. I mean, I heard some report like maybe 85,000 homes in the Houston area.
I've heard more than that. I heard it was closer to 120, 125.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so let's do the math there. You know, how are these people going to get their jury summons? Some of these people can't get back into their homes because parts of the west side are still underwater.
Right.
They're living elsewhere. Maybe they have their mail forwarded. Maybe they occasionally go back. But if they go back, when you've got a pile of mattresses and carpet and sheetrock sitting out in your yard with your, you know, I love the people who were creative and put yard of the month or pile of the month.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, people making humor out of a bad situation. But if that's what you're going to go back and check your mail, and you get a letter from Chris Daniel saying, come down for jury service, I got a good picture of what they're going to do with that.
You know, and let's add to that. I don't think most people were planning on having a 2-week vacation in the middle of September.
Exactly.
August, September. That caught everybody off guard. So you have people without a home who may not get mail service because I'm not for sure if mail can be delivered to some of those places, and have to catch up on 2 weeks of missed work. I don't think we'll have jury service for a good while. And I don't think we should. And that's unfortunate for some of my clients who I think need a trial, and I was looking forward to having their trial. I don't think it's possible. We have a space issue, we have a jury service issue, we have a summons issue, and if you get a summons and don't show up, what's going to happen to you?
Yeah.
Well, nothing.
No.
So, I don't think we'll have a trial anytime soon.
Right, because so many people, even if they get those summons, their priority is not showing up for jury duty.
Right.
Their priority is to get their lives back together and their houses built up. They're not going to come.
And frankly, if I'm, and we've got some of the pictures rolling of the damage to the jury assembly room and some of the other stuff that we've seen posted on various people's Facebook sites. This probably comes from Chris Daniel's site. He posted a lot of the damage. But, you know, honestly, though, if I'm the lawyer trying a case, particularly a criminal case, and it's a serious criminal case, I don't know that I want to be trying that case in the next 3 months. I'm not sure how fair of a jury pool I'm going to get, you know. I mean, if you're trying a robbery case, and we've had coverage of looters and everything else, how are you really going to get a fair trial?
I think it would depend on the case. I mean, obviously, if it's a very serious case, it's probably not the time to do it. But I think on the other side of that coin, you're going to have a lot of non-serious cases where people are like,
Are you serious? We're going to try this case?
Right. They just can't believe that this is happening, and that especially if let's say that they were flooded and they have to go through all the things that somebody who's flooded has to go through, and they're in some part of that process, and they get this summons and they're obedient and they show up and it's over some, you know, license invalid kind of stuff. Are they going to be happy to be there? Or if it's over a speeding ticket, are they going to be happy to be there?
Yeah, right. Well, the municipal courts, I think, are just now opening up. They're set to open maybe
probably
next week.
I mean, I think we have to prioritize it. I think now is a greater time as any to have bond. Let's discuss bond again. And if you were set for trial now, right, and like Nick said, you're one of the more not serious cases, and you're in jail, we need to revisit bond. And it's not just now for you, the particular defendant charged with a crime, to get out of jail. It's not for the community at large. I mean, there's certain business that's priority right now. Jury trials are important, but getting people back to the normal way of life, I think is more important.
But don't you also view this as an opportunity, guys, for us to make the system more efficient? Because everybody is crammed in such close quarters right now, we have to do something to make it more efficient. Because we're now processing all these people, all these cases, in a much more confined area. You've got judges sharing courtrooms. Realistically, I don't know where you would try these cases because all the courtrooms are doubled up right now anyway.
Or tripled up.
Or tripled up. So, I mean, it really begs now that we need to get creative with how we do resets, if we even need resets. I mean, should we be looking to more of a docket control order type situation where we're not having this mass crush of humanity coming downtown every day just to go upstairs for 30 minutes or an hour and a half to sign a piece of paper and walk back out the door and go, what the hell was that all about? I mean, it's an inefficient system, and I feel like now is the opportunity to try and work some of this out and build efficiency back into this system.